alien sensation, UFOs are real. We may not be alone, says former senior U.S. spook. A former senior intelligence officer with the U.S. Department of Defense has gone on record to claim UFOs are real and that he believes we may not be alone. Luis Elizondo says he has also worked with the U.S. Army, the National Counterintelligence Executive, and the Director of National Intelligence, and carried out highly sensitive espionage and terrorism investigations around the world. He was unveiled as a key member of new organization to the Stars Academy, put together by former Blink-182 frontman Tom DeLonge. Mr. Elizondo revealed for the last decade, before retiring, he ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program focusing on unidentified aerial technologies (UATs), another name for unidentified flying objects, UFOs. He said, "By far the most interesting effort I was involved with was the topic of advanced aerial threats. For nearly the last decade, I ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program focusing on unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomena is indeed real." He said the organization would soon be releasing never-before-seen footage of UFOs taken from government recording equipment. He added, "We are also planning to provide never-before-released footage from real U.S. government systems, not blurry amateur photos but real data and real videos." The expert also hinted that the project he worked on had brought in a wealth of understanding about UFOs. He said, "In the last 10 years, we've come a long way in our understanding of our place here in this universe. There are physics that we don't quite yet understand, doesn't mean that they're not real, just simply means that we don't have the capacity to understand those physics. I think it's in our nature to go out and explore and report back what we see." He then said something that could only leave people thinking he may believe in aliens. He said, "The fact is we may not necessarily be alone. Doubters of Mr. Elizondo's credentials have already come forward in a forum on apracast.com. However, Mr. Elizondo appears to have personally responded to them. He replied, "The fact that there are things in this universe that are beyond our understanding is indeed real. We have the physics and we have the scientific observations to prove the phenomena.